Welcome to this podcast. In this podcast, we're going to talk about languages and ages. Overall, languages is a lifelong learning process. Our languages skills continue to develop and adapt through our lives and are mainly influenced by education, experience, family, cultural factors, and all that type of stuff. But we're gonna deep dive into all this topic and see what we can recover about that.
Hi, Mom. Which was the word that you used more during your childhood? Why and what was its origin?
Well, I think the word that I used more during my childhood was the word.
So, my mom explained to me that they use this word in phrases like ¿Qué onda? That would be what's up, Buena onda, that would be cool, or estar en onda, that would be in style. She also told me that she thinks that the origin of this word was because like of comparing a wave, that it's onda in Spanish, with a wave sound when you study as science. So we could say that wave it's like being the same frequency of communication, or like being in a good wave. So my mom principally used this word to be like a part of a group that use the same language, and to identify herself as a part of this group. So contrasting the present with the past, we can say that this word has survived through time and has managed to position itself as one of the most common words and slangs nowadays.
What were the most rebellious expressions you used in your childhood?
Hinchacocos y palito en el poto.
The origin of this slang expression is quite interesting. The dad of my mother, my grandfather, is from Chile. After the coup plot from Pinochet in 1973, my grandfather moved to Mexico, escaping from there, because he was a journalist, so he wasn't really in danger. So here in Mexico, my mom grew up, and my grandfather in his house used a lot of expressions that here in Mexico are really weird. For example, that one. Hinchacocos and palito en el poto are expressions that mean that something is really annoying, mostly referring to a person. This expression is still used in Chile, but it's not very common to hear it here in Mexico because, well, it's not from here. And comparing to an expression or slang used in here, there is not quite an expression that represents the same thing because, well, it is not from here of Mexico, so it's really weird to hear it here.
We hope you learned something new about how languages change as we grow up and start to get older. From the way we started to learn when we were younger, or how we express ourselves later in life. Languages are something we carry with us at every single stage of our lives. And that's all. If you like